Just being earnest.
Do you have any barbecue Rottweiler lips available?
No, I don't think we have that.
No barbecue Rottweiler lips? What if I slide you a little cash on the side? Yeah, no barbecue Rottweiler lips for a brother?
No. Just give me a second.
Okay, you check on see the barbecue Rottweiler lips. Cool.
对啊，我们有那个 barbecue Rottweiler。他说 barbecue Rottweiler。Hello?
Yes.
Yes, how can I help you?
Yeah, you guys have any more barbecue Rottweiler lips?
Oh, we don't have that kind of order here, though.
You don't have that kind of what? I'm sorry.
We don't have that kind of order, the name of the order. We never have it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Bye-bye.
All right, maybe. Okay, maybe next time.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ernie's show is about to start. So sit down, get comfortable, shut the fuck up, and listen.
Ernest smart as shit, man. That fool's always been a fucking bright dude. He ever tell you when he fucking smacked me around?
Fuck no!
Get over here! Don't let that fucking bastard fool you. That fool got hands.
For real?
I bring it up all the time. This fool's like, why don't you drop it? I was like, man, because that shit was kind of out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Honest with Ernest. Now that's my type of show.
What up, what up, what up, y'all? Welcome to Just Being Earnest. This is your host, Dirty Earn, and this is another episode of Just Being Earnest via the slideshow.com. What up, y'all? I took a week off. Oh, no, I dropped 2 shows last week. But I didn't actually sit down and record a show. Except on Monday with Cleve, I did. Monday, me and Cleve got down with the get down, man. Dropped the show. Slide dropped that show. I don't remember what day, but he dropped it and it was fire. And then I was on the Slide show, and me and Slide had a good little talk amongst each other, and it was a good, productive conversation. But now I am back to grind the microphone nonetheless on my own self-fulfilling journey. It's been a lot going on in the news. A lot going on. Most recently here in the Bay Area, we had an event called Hiero Day. And Hiero Day is a group it was a rap group back in the day called the Hieroglyphics, which included a bunch of rappers who, backpack style rappers from Oakland. And Hiero Day used to be a day where people, they would pay homage to the hieroglyphics and do cool things in Oakland, skateboarding, whatever they're doing, graffiti art, selling clothing, performing on stage, things like this. They always have, they have like Sway hosted, or remember one year they had Ed Lover hosted. This year was a little different to me. It didn't seem like the buzz was big for Hiero Day. It didn't seem like that many people were going. I mean, I know Cleve went and I know Lenny went. They're not here today, but I know they went. I know my man Max Perry of the Elevators. I know he also went. But it didn't seem like it had that spunk that it once had. I heard it was in a new area, but this is a music festival that used to bring a lot of people in from all over the Bay Area. It used to be a free event, so that's probably why it wasn't that many people this year, because they decided they were going to charge $25 and to get in, $100 for the VIP to see a bunch of Z-list Z as in zebra, Z-list celebrities. Now that's not to discredit or clown them, but that's just what they are. Ain't nobody busting down the door, or busting down, ticket stores or Ticketmaster or whatever. Ain't nobody breaking the internet to buy tickets to see people who are performing at Hiero Day. I don't even want to discredit anybody individually or stick anybody out there like that, but it's a bunch of Z-list celebrities, and they know they're Z-list celebrities. They made their mark in the game, whoever they are, of course. But this year, that list for Hiero Day, I think the only person I seen on that list that I was impressed by was Bun B. And I was surprised Bun B was on the list. I bet he wasn't even there. Oh, I think he was there. But that was surprising to me that Bun B would participate in such things. Did anybody see the rapper Lil B's hair? I literally talked to Lil B and hollered at Lil B probably a week before our first show of Just Being Earnest. Right after the Fillmore Slim interview, I spoke with Lil B. And in person, I spoke with him. This guy had a bald head fade shorter than mine. No, he had a Caesar. Shorter than mine. And I seen him recently, some type of awards show or something, and he's out talking about Lonzo Ball and all of these things. And Lil B has dreadlocks. Lil B, people are getting fake hair. Dudes wearing fake hair. He went Fetty Wap on us. Wearing fake hair as a grown man. Lil B, come on, man. You're the bass god. Don't put a curse on me or no dumb shit like that. But come on, man. You out here rocking the fake hair, Duke? The fake hair, son? Come on, man. I thought that was for the breezies, man. For the girls, man. And Lil B, the bass god, out here rocking fake hair. Them dreads are not real. Ain't no way you can have a bald fade fucking 3-4 months ago, and today you got dreads all down your back like you Lil Wayne, or you and Migos or something. I don't even know if Migos hair is real. I'm perplexed by Lil B's hair growth. Alleged hair growth. Is it that serious where you gotta wear fake hair? I mean, am I making too much of this? Does anybody care that this man has fake dreads in his hair? No. Am I making too much of it? Maybe I am. I mean, I don't feel like I am personally, but if a guy want to rock fake hair extensions, you want to sit in the salon and have Lakeisha twist you up, by any means. Go ahead, get them hair extensions. You're paying for it. It's your money. It's your world. This is America, capitalism, the land of fuckery, value for value. Go ahead and get your fake hair, Lil B. Go on, Lil B. Go on, girl. Anyway, it's enough of Hiero Day and Lil B. What the fuck is up with Ray Lewis? Every time I fucking turn on sports television, Ray Lewis got something to say. Ray Lewis is he's a former linebacker for the Baltimore Ravens, all-pro linebacker. He'll be in the Hall of Fame one day. He's very intimidating, very fast guy on the field. He was a beast of a football player. But then towards the end of his career, man, Ray Lewis started talking all this crazy shit. Like he was like the almighty and the all-knowing. Ray Lewis started talking about, I got Jesus with me, and can nobody stop me if Jesus is with me. No weapon formed against me shall prosper, because I have the Lord. Yeah. See, people who talk all aggressive about God like that, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. If you look a little deeper into Ray Lewis, you'll find that this is a man who talks all this Bible thumping Jesus shit all over the place. Every chance he gets, talking about, I'm going to pray for Colin Kaepernick. I got Colin Kaepernick's back more than anybody. He says he has his back behind the scenes, but then every time we see Ray Lewis is talking shit about Colin Kaepernick and how Colin Kaepernick needs to get his act together. As if Colin Kaepernick has 6 kids by 4 women that he never married. Colin Kaepernick don't have no kids, no baby mama. Oh, Ray Lewis has 4 baby mamas and 6 kids. Also has a son who just got accused of sexual assault. But Colin Kaepernick needs to get his act straight. I just say this because people, actually, media people actually ask Ray Lewis questions like it gives him some type of, like Ray Lewis knows something. Like Ray Lewis is some type of all-knowing guy. He ain't shit. Ray Lewis ain't shit. You got fucking 6 kids and 4 baby mamas. You ain't shit. You ain't shit, Ray Lewis. You was accused of, you were formally charged with double murder. You had those charges dismissed and dropped because you chose to become a witness for the prosecution. Ray Lewis is a snitch, ladies and gentlemen. A snitch. Not a concerned citizen, but a snitch. You know what the difference between a concerned citizen and a snitch? A concerned citizen is not involved in the crime. A snitch was involved in the crime and told. A concerned citizen is just telling because they're a concerned citizen. So Ray Lewis is a snitch. And he's a coon, hucklebuck, boot-licking, shoe-shining Negro. Ray Lewis. Big, swole, juice head Ray Lewis. And people actually listen to this fool like, you hear what Ray said, Ray's an all-time great. Ray Lewis, he loves the Lord. Does Ray Lewis love the Lord? Or does he just like to say it on TV? I don't subscribe to the theory of religion or anything like that. But I know that if you're going to do something like that, you have to live a righteous life. And he has shown that he has not shown at all that he is living any type of righteous path or he's speaking any knowledge to anybody. Because Shannon Sharp ethered him on television in the morning with Skip and Shannon. Ray Lewis ain't shit. You need to go worry about your son being accused of raping bitches, taking the pussy. Goodness gracious, you got the nerve to speak out the side of your neck about Colin Kaepernick. I'm just saying this because Ray Lewis spoke out about Colin Kaepernick this morning or yesterday on a television show and said that we were right about to sign this. We were going to get the Ravens to sign this young man, but his girlfriend put out a racist gesture. No, what his girlfriend did was put out a picture of Ray Lewis hugging Ravens owner Steve Bisciotti from the back. And they had a picture right next to it of Leonardo DiCaprio's character in Django being hugged by Samuel L. Jackson's character in Django. And everybody knows Samuel L. Jackson's character in Django, Steven, was the biggest house nigga that ever lived. Fictionally, of course. It was a great film. And it was a great depiction of what a house nigga is and what a field nigga is. I mean, what a house nigga is and how they act towards field niggas. So Ray Lewis is just, I don't know, he's trying to toe the line. He's trying to get in good with the owners, or I don't know what Ray Lewis is doing. It completely blows my mind. It's people like Ray Lewis and Stephen A. Smith and Jason Whitlock and Steve Harvey and Jim Brown and people like this. They should start a band called Coon and the Gang. You know what I'm saying? They remind me of, because you know, back in the day, it was probably, they had the colored water fountains, and then they had the whites only water fountain. Sometimes the colored fountain was, far away. You're thirsty. So some people, I can't say, there would probably be people who would drink out of the white water fountains. because they were there. I'm sure not every black person was like, I'm not drinking out that water fountain. But some of them was like, man, I'm drinking out of this shit. I'm thirsty. I don't give a fuck. It's water. I'm thirsty. And it's the good water. I'm thirsty. And then it'd be a couple of Negroes that would slide up to the side and be like, nah, you know you shouldn't drink that water. You gonna get us all in trouble. Now that's the Ray Lewis's and the Steve Harveys and the Stephen A. Smiths of the world. That's how they would have acted back then. They wouldn't have been with the rebellion. They would have been with the, I'm staying in my place because I don't want master to beat me. I want to live. Now, I want to keep my job. But it's funny shit, man. It's funny shit. So I was just wondering why people actually give a fuck about what somebody like Ray Lewis has to say. Who else has something crazy to say recently? Lonzo Ball from the Los Angeles Lakers, formerly of UCLA Bruins. Lonzo Ball has a new reality show with his brothers and his dad and his mom, and it's called Ball in the Family. I like that. Now, Lonzo Ball got a fan in me. Always has had a fan in me. I'm a fan of his father. I'm a fan of his brothers. I'm a fan of him. But most recently, Lonzo Ball went off the handle and said that Migos and Future is real hip hop and Nas is irrelevant and washed and don't nobody listen to Nas no more. Sorry, I got light up. That's news to me. I thought everybody listened to Nas. I had no idea that it was this bad that people actually feel this way. It makes perfect sense to me why music sounds the way it does. He said, ain't nobody listening to Nas no more. And Nas's manager replied and told him and called him an oatmeal face nigga. A oatmeal face nigga that never should speak on Nas. Now, I just brought this topic up just so I can say that. Nas's manager called Lonzo Ball a oatmeal face nigga. Come on now. He shut it down right there. That's how my generation do it right there. We'll hit you with a joke like that. We hit you with a hard, we signify you, we call it sigging or whatever. And we hit you like that and it's over for you, son. You can't mumble rap your way out of that, out of being called an oatmeal face, nigga. So that's all. I just wanted to bring that up just to say everybody loves Nas and Lonzo Ball is an oatmeal face nigga. But I still love his basketball play. Also, while we're still in sports, my main man Nate Diaz out there talking greasy. I don't know what they call Nate Diaz. I know he from Stockton, but I don't know what they call him. I'm sure somebody could tell me. I'm sure Sly will let me know off the cuff. Oh, they call him this. But Nate Diaz, that's my main nigga on the trigger right now. Nate Diaz don't give a fuck. Nate Diaz doesn't talk very well. And neither does his brother. At first, I didn't like these guys. I thought they was wannabes. They far from that, man. They far from that. I don't know so much about Nick, but Nate is the real deal. And most recently, Nate had put out something with Conor McGregor saying, if I don't win, I learn. And Nate Diaz basically said, hey, man, you didn't learn shit. You just lost this last fight how you lost the fight to me. You fucking gassed out. You didn't learn shit. Nate Diaz is also hollering, I want at least 20 million for this fight with Conor McGregor. I think Nate is right. I think that he should get 20 million to fight Conor McGregor. I don't think he will get 20 million, but I think he should. I think that would be the biggest fight outside of Conor fighting Floyd. Right? And that's not happening ever again. So, MMA fans, Sorry, you guys lost that one. And you'll never get that back. Floyd's never fighting again. But I think that Nate Diaz earned that payday. And I think Conor McGregor changed the game to where Nate Diaz can get this payday. Pay-per-view sales are going to be at an all-time high for a fight like this. As far as UFC goes, this fight will break all UFC records. It's not going to get in like boxing money, but I just don't see the UFC giving Conor McGregor $30 million and giving Nate $1.5. I just don't see that. If that happens, Nate won't ever fight again, probably. But I rock with Nate Diaz. I think that he'll stomp Conor McGregor's ears together, beat the brakes off of him. But I like Conor McGregor as well. But I do think Nate will. I think Nate'll put him down because I think Nate can hit for real. And we'll see how this pans out. I'm rocking with Nate Diaz if that ever comes to fruition. Some people think it doesn't. Some people think it won't happen. I think it is inevitable. Nate Diaz is earning a $20 million payday. At least give him 10. Goodness, he should get at least 10. You know, I know Conor is a bigger draw, but he's only a bigger draw because he has a whole country behind him. This country doesn't tend to get behind its fighters unless they look a certain way. This country won't get behind a Floyd Mayweather or Nate Diaz. They won't get behind people like that. So do your thing, Nate. I'm rooting for you, and I hope you get your payday because you earned it. Triple G and Canelo is next weekend. Triple G and Canelo is next weekend, which will be a real boxing match. I'm real curious to see how this is going to go. I am going for Canelo Alvarez, Saul Canelo Alvarez. I'll be going for him. That's who I'm rooting for. This fight can go either way. Canelo can get knocked out, or Canelo can knock out Triple G, or Canelo can outbox Triple G. I don't see Triple G outboxing Canelo, though. But I do see Triple G being able to knock him out. Triple G is a knockout artist who has, from what I've seen, fought nothing but tomato cans. Canelo Alvarez has fought everybody there is to fight, except for Triple G. So we're going to see how this goes. Canelo has flexed his skills with everybody. Triple G has never gotten a chance to prove himself against a top-tier fighter. So we'll see how that goes. Kazakhstan and all that. Only thing I know from Kazakhstan is Borat. You know? And I ain't seen Borat in a long ass time. He from Kazakhstan or some fly shit like that. So it should be a good September 16th. Oh shit, what is this? Oh, Isaiah Thomas talking about, okay, Isaiah Thomas from the now Cleveland Cavaliers talking about the trade that landed him in Cleveland, saying the trade from Boston, that shit hurt. That shit hurt real bad. Well, young man, this is a business. And if the Colin Kaepernick situation could have told anybody from any sport, anything, that they don't give a fuck about you, it's all about that bottom line. And Kyrie Irving is going to get the Celtics that bottom line. He bringing Nike over there. He bringing, Uncle Drew, the character Uncle Drew. He got a movie coming out. Kyrie Irving is box office. Isaiah Thomas, I'm sorry, but Kyrie Irving is going to get those dollars for the Boston Celtics. He's not going to get those wins, but he's going to get those dollars. And that's all that they ultimately care about. They care about making money first and winning second. The player falls in somewhere at the end there. But yeah, man, I'm sorry for you, Isaiah Thomas, but you're going to be able to ball, man. They're not going to be able to double and triple team you. They're not going to be able to double and triple team you when you got LeBron James on your team and Derrick Rose on your team. You'll be all right. You got Kevin Love. You're going to be okay, man. Kyrie Irving got a picture of him. I mean, not Kyrie Irving. Isaiah Thomas got a picture of him and Kevin Love when they was in high school on the motherfucking AAU team, and Isaiah Thomas looked like Kevin Love, a little cousin. He come up to like his hip. He looked like a little baby, and he about to be balling with him on the pro level. It's gonna be kind of cool. I fuck with the NBA. I usually fuck with the NFL. I'm not fucking with the NFL right now. I'm the only person that's I wouldn't consider myself boycotting, because I am watching the Raiders. I want to see every snap of the Raiders. I want to see what Marshawn Lynch does here in the Bay. But I'm not watching the rest of the league. I'm really paying no attention to it at all. Unless they want to give Cap a job. If they give Colin Kaepernick a job, I'll tune in. Give Colin Kaepernick a job, I'll tune in. They just suspended Ezekiel Elliott fucking 6 games for some shit they don't even got proof about. They got more proof of the bitch lying than proof of him doing something. So, the NFL is just too faulty for me. They got people like Ray Lewis in charge of who's doing good and shit. What the fuck? They got Ray Lewis as a consultant for the Baltimore Ravens to see if Colin Kaepernick would be good for the team or whatever. Ray Lewis, motherfucking double murder guy. This is insane. This is insane what's been going on, man. And people don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking three, 4 hurricanes hitting us. Motherfucking LA on fire. Oregon on fire. Montana on fire. The world is being set ablaze. And I'm just in here. This is just a jog, y'all. I mean, this ain't gonna be a long show. It'll be about a half hour. But this is just light work. And I know you can still see my pistol smoke. We going in, y'all, on Just Being Earnest. When I got my panel with me, I'm gonna have my panel with me tomorrow or the next day. And it's gonna be fired in too. This is just light work. This is just shit I had to get off my chest when I saw Ray Lewis was fucking acting stupid. Fuck Ray Lewis, man. Ray Lewis had all these negative. Terrell Owens is my all-time favorite football player. And Terrell Owens decided that he wanted to play for the Philadelphia Eagles as opposed to the Baltimore Ravens. And Ray Lewis was coming all out the side of his neck then, talking greasy. Talking greasy, man. Ray Lewis. So, I'm glad to see certain people are starting to see that Ray Lewis is a fucking moron. He's a football player, okay? Football players aren't known to be intellectuals. There are some football players who are intellectuals, so don't everybody start getting on. Oh, what about Steve Young? What about Richard Sherman? All these people. Don't start. Okay, I understand. But most football players are kind of stupid. Trust me, I know. Hold on a second. So when we look to football players, we don't look for like spiritual leaders and no shit like that. They're football players, man. Colin Kaepernick did something that was bigger than football. And here you got this football player over here talking this dumb shit about I'll pray for you and Jesus and the Lord and walk with the Lord and all this shit. It's like, how are you supposed to listen to that shit? It's like when somebody, it's like those people who like been to jail or been like hooked on hella crack or something, except they're telling you that you need to do right in life. It's like, man, okay, I'm not like doing the best in life, but I ain't never did none of that shit you did. And I ain't never even thought about doing that kind of shit. That's what Ray Lewis sound like. He sound like one of them prison dudes. He just got out of prison. Like, this is how you need to lead your life. Like, don't fucking tell me how to lead my life, man. Just because you know how to play football good. And you got a head that look like a fucking cinder block. try to fucking give me tips on how to run my life. Colin Kaepernick seems to be doing just fine in his life. He seems to just be getting blackballed from the industry that he excels in. That's all. You know, so enough with the, you know, hucklebuck jive Negroes like Ray Lewis, shoe shining bootlicker like Ray Lewis. You know, I'm not gonna get on Jim Brown. I think Jim Brown is just I think Jim Brown is senile, is borderline senile, and don't have the right people around him at the time. So I'm not gonna get too much on Jim Brown. Jim Brown's done a lot. But fuck Ray Lewis stuff. You know? So, this was a good show. Shout out to Nate Diaz. Can't wait to see you knock somebody out. We going with Saul Canelo Alvarez. Fuck Ray Lewis. Shout out to the homie Sly. Shout out to the homie Cleve, Lenny, and all my peoples out there. I appreciate you for listening. This was just some light work. I had to get some shit off my chest. Thank you for rocking with me and bouncing with me. I hope you've been entertained and somewhat enlightened. This is Dirty Earn, signing off. Peace.
You're listening to Just Being Earnest.